When I started this channel, I was thinking, you know what? I'm never going to stop making YouTube videos. I'm just going to, I'm just going to keep uploading. It is not that difficult. I can do this all day, for instance, as Captain America would say. Turns out, it's very difficult for me. And so, basically, throughout this school year, and really kind of throughout Christmas break as well, I've just kind of not been able to make YouTube videos, either for the simple fact of, I just couldn't do it, or for the simple couldn't do it because I was too busy, or for the simple fact of I just didn't feel like it, because it is so difficult for me to make videos sometimes. It's just, wow. And then I've just kind of lost interest in, I lost interest in both Marvel and DC. And then I kind of just, was thinking, okay, I want to make this Star Wars channel. And make this Star Wars channel. And kind of just, make Star Wars videos. Anyways, that was taking too long, and I eventually lost interest doing that. So where am I at now? Kind of just here. And a lot of y'all been wanting me to make a part 2 to What If Marvel Never Sold Their Rights, my remake of that. And honestly, I'm going for it. I have a bunch of series I do need to continue, like Arrowverse, for instance, and what if the DCU used the MCU's format, a remake of that. I think I'm just gonna turn all of those into shorts, because making shorts about like individual projects, because that is like way easier for me, I think, to do, just making shorts. And even like I would have been like making shorts, but the problem with making shorts is that I used to been able to just use GIFs or GIFs or whatever y'all call them, GIFs, whatever, and make a nice little simple video out of them. But I couldn't do, but like ever since I got an iPhone, like I couldn't do it. I just couldn't. So then I managed to kind of like, record little clips, but that process was very long, very complicated. And yeah, I just don't know what to tell you. So I'm just going to stick to what I'm just good at. Rewriting projects, which is something I have not done, or not rewriting projects, I'm sorry. Remaking cinematic universes or something. Which is something I have not done in so long. And yeah, I've just kind of lost interest. There was in just doing it for a while, but I'm back to doing it, and I'm going to I want to turn everything to a bunch of shorts, because that's going to be easier for me, except for this series, What If Marvel Never Sold Their Rights, my remake of it. Because in this video, I'm going to be going over the Infinity Saga Phase 4. I'm not going to go over Phase 5 or Phase 6. I'm going to wait for that to finish out. And I'm not going to go over the shows in this video. That is going to be shorts. But the movies are going to be in this video, because a lot of people's been asking for it. I've been saying I'm making it. I even told people, or told y'all I'm going to release it next weekend or sometime, but I ended up not being motivated, and here we are. Once I started making it, I just kind of lost interest, because it was very difficult to do, and I had school to do, and yeah. But I kind of have a new strategy. I have a new strategy to making an easier strategy to making this video, and there's that. Also, my second channel that y'all may or may not know that I had, Bordeaux Star Wars Canon, or Bordeaux Canon, which was my Star Wars channel. I'm doing Star Wars videos on this main channel again. Well, I didn't really do much Star Wars videos, but I want to start making Star Wars videos on here. I have rebranded that to a religious channel, talking about religions and theology and all that. If y'all are interested in that, y'all can check that out. It's wildly Christian based because I am a Christian, but I will go over other religions like Islam, Judaism, and Hinduism, Buddhism. Any religion, you name it, even some obscure ones I would go over. So that's that. And yeah, this is kind of a little rundown on how I'm going to kind of rebranding a second channel, just kind of starting making videos on this channel again. I'm hoping school won't slow me down, but I'm making a new strategy to where I can upload during the school year. I'm trying my hardest, y'all. You'll have to stick with me. I noticed my subscriber count when I was not making videos. I noticed my subscriber count getting higher. I knew I needed to make videos, and it went up over 400 subscribers, and I really do need to start making videos again, and here I am. A lot of people have been asking for this video, and so I shall make this video. What if Marvel never sold their rights to the Infinity Saga? Like I said, I'm only going over movies. So with that said, let's get into this. So the first movie is going to be Iron Man Armor Wars. So this movie is basically Justin Hammer gets his hands on some Stark tech, and he ends up giving, it's kind of like a better version of Iron Man 2 almost. Whiplash is really just some guy Justin Hammer just hired. He's still Russian, he's still Ivan Vanko, but he's not the main villain. He's the side villain this time. And there will be also some other villains like Whirlwind, Blizzard, the Beetle, which is a Spider-Man villain, but you know, Adam, Stingray, who's not a villain. He's going to be a hero in this that Iron Man, you know, kind of like fights a bit. War Machine is introduced in this film. Those arc reactor drones can be in it. But the main villain is Justin Hammer, and I would say at the climax he gets the Titanium Man armor. He's not Titanium Man in the comics, but since Titanium Man and Crimson Daimako, I think I said that wrong. I'm pretty sure I said that wrong. Are both Russian. A lot of people kind of just makes it, hey, you know, Justin being Titanium Man, that's not a bad idea. And it was in Iron Man Armored Adventures when that idea was kind of introduced. So Justin Hammer as Titanium Man versus Iron Man. All right. Next up, the next movie is going to be Ant-Man and the Wasp. This movie is going to be about those two after the events of X-Men The Last Stand. And these two are going to go up against AIM, which is being led by MODOK. And MODOK has also hired Taskmaster, and Taskmaster is going to hunt and try to defeat Ant-Man and the Wasp. All right. After that, we have Captain America, The First Avenger. This movie is pretty much going to be the same movie we got in real life. Captain America movie. It's the same exact film. All right. After The First Avenger, we're going to move on to The Eternals, which is going to be a similar movie to the one we got in real life. There may be some differences, but overall it's kind of going to be the same film. After that, we have is Iron Man and the Legend of the Ten Rings. This movie is about Iron Man battling against the Mandarin. He also teams up with Thor, and Fin Fang Fu is introduced in this film as well. And Iron Man and Thor fights Fin Fang Fu. War Machine also is back in this film, along with Pepper Potts as Rescue. She's introduced as, well, she was introduced in the first Iron Man movie, but she gets the title of Rescue in this film. We can even have Happy Hogan wearing Iron Man armor. Actually, that sounds cool. Let's have that happens in the climax. It's sort of similar to Iron Man 3, but it's the real Mandarin. But it's kind of like No Way Home, almost. It's not a multiverse film. It's just, Thor replaces Doctor Strange and all that. Next movie, there's a bird here, so if you're hearing bird noises, yeah. This is what I'm talking about. I have no microphone. Alright, anyways. The next movie is Thor the Dark World, which is not going to have Loki. Because Loki will be doing something else. And I'll explain that when I talk about Loki and his own short. But yeah, it's Thor the Dark World, but without Loki. And it's going to be a little bit better. But Thor the Dark World without Loki, yeah, that'll be quite the predicament. Next up, it'll be Spider-Man Kraven's Hunt, or something like that. Let me know if you'll have a better title. But this movie is sort of like the Spider-Man PS2 game. No, why did I say PS2? Spider-Man PS5, Spider-Man 2 on the PS5, where Kraven Hunter is hunting down a bunch of people. It's not going to hunt down a bunch of people. It's really just hunting down the lizard. I've always been I always liked the idea of Kraven hunting the lizard and Spider-Man's preventing Kraven from killing the lizard, because Spider-Man knows Dr. Connors is the lizard, so he's preventing that happen. I like that plot. That plot is really cool, and because of that, it's in this film. And Spider-Man has the symbiote on, and towards the end, he gets rid of the symbiote and leads to Eddie Brock becoming Venom, but we won't see Venom fight Spider-Man until Spider-Man 5. Next up we have is Black Panther Wakanda Forever, except for it's going to be, so yeah, it's Black Panther Wakanda Forever. I was thinking about could I change that to T'Challa being alive? But the thing is, and in my perfect MCU, Black Panther, stays T'Challa. But this is not basically how I would run the MCU. This is what if Marvel never sold the rights. So the whole outcome can be completely the same. I would definitely throw in a Kraven the Hunter reference in this film, though. Matter of fact, in the Spider-Man film, Spider-Man 4, this version of it, Kraven has vibranium weapons, and he has a history of fighting Black Panther. End of story. That's that. And he'll be referenced, and Kraven will be referenced in Black Panther Wakanda Forever. It'll be pretty cool if Kraven's the killer of Black Panther, but I don't know how I feel about that explanation. I probably would want to see that fight. And yeah, but basically Black Panther Wakanda Forever is kind of like the same movie we got. Same film we got, except for Ironheart. She will not be in this film. Ironheart can really just be replaced with Iron Man, honestly. Or not Iron Man. I would do War Machine, because I feel like Iron Man losing his armor is something that would stay in Iron Man, in this version of Iron Man 3, Iron Man of Legends of 10 Rings. So he's rebuilding the armor, so it's War Machine instead. I think that's fair enough. I think I like that. So those are all the movies within Phase 4. There would also be some of the special presentations. Werewolf by Night, that's the same, and there'll be a Fantastic Four holiday special. And that's that. I may go into more detail of the Fantastic Four holiday special and a short, but it was basically just a holiday special, but Spider-Man may actually show up as a cameo in that special. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I know it's short, but I just kind of wanted to make this video, get this out there. I will do Phase 5. I will do Phase 6. and I will start making shorts about the shows in the face. So stay tuned for that. For those of you who've been patiently waiting for this, I thank y'all. I truly do. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back. So yeah, thank y'all for watching this video. I'll see y'all next time.